With 6th generation Monster Hunter likely coming in the future, today we'll quickly revisit an infamous group of Elder Dragons which span across all of the Monster Hunter series. Hey everyone, Corna Pinoy X here once again, and today we'll be revisiting all the Elder Dragons so far that are considered to be dangerous first-class monsters, better known as legendary Black Dragons. Now, before we get started, for those of you that are unfamiliar with the Black Dragons, they are considered to be the deadliest creatures known in the world of Monster Hunter. Their immense power is only matched by their capacity for mass destruction, meaning very few are able to survive an encounter with a monster deemed as a Black Dragon. Their legends strike fear to anyone who hears about them, to the point that the Hunters Guild burned any records regarding these entities, hence why very few people know of their existence. So now that you have an idea as to what they are, let's jump to the very first Black Dragon ever introduced in the series, the Fatalis. The Fatalis, an ever-infamous entity known only in fairy tales as an existence that decimated an entire kingdom within a single night. Though the name itself is known to many, what manner of creature the Fatalis was remained unknown until few hunters faced off against the creature. During its debut in the first Monster Hunter game, it was considered a legend even amongst the community, as very few people ever got to encounter it, and since information during the early days of the internet regarding the Fatalis was few, some people believe it didn't exist. This amalgamation of legends between real life and the lore of the series stapled the Fatalis as one of the most iconic Black Dragons to ever exist in the world of Monster Hunter. Crimson Fatalis, the Crimson Dragon. Known to share the same legends as the infamous Black Dragon, this individual is believed to have evolved through sheer rage after a brutal encounter with hunters left it injured and retreating to volcanic regions, with one of its horns being severed from its head. Swelling anger and boiling firepower changed this entity to take on a crimson coloration along with a horn that's unnaturally grown. With a new form comes new abilities. This individual can generate an intense heat wave and bend the flow of lava. But more importantly, it gains the abnormal ability to call upon meteors from space to shower its targets with fiery debris, demonstrating that even the far reaches of space can be influenced by the destructive Crimson Dragon. White Fatalis, the Ancestral Dragon. An obscure existence known only in few fairy tales and legends. Shrouded in a mystifying light thanks to its lustrous white scales and mane, this ancient being demonstrates the godlike ability to summon forth towers of red lightning teeming with draconic energy. As an ancient entity transcending any known history, this enigma seemingly traversed through time and space when the moon eclipsed the sun, stepping into the grounds of Castle Shrade by using the eclipse as a gateway to emerge from its previous location. Though there are few records about this enigmatic existence, one thing is for sure. This being holds transcendent power equal to what one would call a god. Dire Miralis, the Smelting Black Dragon. Oozing with magmatic fury, some consider this creature to be the very devil itself, fated to destroy the world, while others claim that this titan is one who birthed creation. Regardless of legend, the very presence of this entity spelled destruction to all known creatures unfortunate enough to cross its path. Hellfire spawns from the cannon-like hell wings of this unnaturally formed dragon, creating a firestorm that matches the meteoric abilities of the Crimson Fatalis. Enshrined within the dragon's body is the engine of its life, the immortal heart. It's believed that even after the heart is separated from its body, it will continue to beat. And with these immortal beats, the Dire Miralis will rise once more to taint the lands and seas with its hellish flames. Alatreon, the Blazing Black Dragon. Striking fear into the hearts of mortals to the point that the Hunters Guild would destroy records of its existence, the Alatreon serves as an avatar to all the known elements across the world. With all the elements serving to empower this creature, most living beings cannot withstand the ever-changing climate the Alatreon manipulates in the environment it lives in. As the full force of nature swirls masterfully within this entity, the blazing black dragon became a symbol of destruction to all those who hear its name. The very presence of this creature could decimate entire ecosystems. When the swirling buildup of elemental energy reaches its peak, the creature erupts with destructive energy, decimating any living thing unfortunate enough to be within its vicinity. Fitting the name of Eschaton Judgment, the destructive might of Alatreon's eruption spells the end days for any environment that touches the power of the blazing black dragon. And finally, Safi'jiiva, the red dragon. Recently discovered within the crevices of the Guiding Land secluded valley, the Safi'jiiva is the fully grown form of the Emperor of Elders, Xeno'jiiva, having foregone its otherworldly appearance to take on a form reminiscent of the ancient dragons. Boasting unprecedented control over the very bioenergy that breathes life into the new world, the Wyverian tongue translates its name to perfect life. Overwhelming life force is absorbed through the rigid red body of this purified entity, allowing it to unleash destruction by concentrating bioenergy into a multitude of attacks. By compressing all its energy into a small ball of light, the red dragon unleashes a blinding explosion that could annihilate all life around it. However, though the sapphire of the Emperor is known for its destructive nature, some scholars believe that the sheer concentration of life force unleashed to this singular ball of light is enough to give birth to the heir of the red dragon, the next Emperor of Elders. And that, everyone, is currently all the known black dragons throughout the course of the Monster Hunter series, at least those so far acknowledged within mainline games. With an ever-expanding roster of monsters comes the possibility of more dangerous first-class monsters being discovered in future throughout the course of our adventures. But for now, let us know your personal thoughts and opinions regarding your experience in encountering members of the legendary black dragons. And as always, if you enjoyed these videos, please consider hitting the like on the video itself and subscribing to the channel, as well as hitting that bell icon so you can go ahead and catch up on any other content that I might be doing in future. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Onward and upward.